Checked. Stop recording.
Hi Google, this is Nathan Smith here, giving the demonstration video as requested of Antevorta, which is the calendar program that I've been lobbying to get approved for the YouTube API. So just a few prerequisites before we begin. So Antevorta is a calendar program for the visually impaired, which means it's designed to be accessed with a screen reader. So the visual interface isn't as pretty as other apps might necessarily be. The text might be a little bit smaller, or it might look a little bit bunched up on certain screens. It's something I'm working on, but because it is a program for the visually impaired, it's obviously not a top priority. I myself am also visually impaired, so you will hear a screen reader. A screen reader is a program which reads aloud what's on screen using a voice, and I've set up this recording so that you can hear that, and you can hear how it accesses the interface and how the users who would be using the program are intending to use it. So I'm going to talk you through how it's all going to work and things like that. So to give you an example, I'm going to flick over to the Antevorta screen.
Antevorta time. Edit read only. 14:07:44.
And as you can hear, I've slowed down the speech a little bit so that it's hopefully understandable. So this is the main screen of Antevorta with the screen navigation on one side and the exit button on the other, showing the time, the date, and a status field. Screen reader users will access Antevorta through the tab key, shift tab key, which goes forward and back through certain elements on the screen, and the arrow keys to select things. So, let's crack on. So, first of all, I will show you this screen for authorizing to Google. And there are two ways to get to this screen.
System sub-menu space.
Oops, sorry. You can either go to the screen navigation on one side of the screen and use the down arrow keys to flick through the list, or I prefer to use keystrokes that are built in for ease. So to get to settings, we hold down the Alt key.
Show seconds. Checkbox.
And press the number 5. This is the settings screen. Right towards the bottom is the
exit. Log into authorize with Google Calendar button.
to Google Calendar. And this is where we
pressed
space.
Please enter the code of the page you were redirected to. Untitled Google Chrome.
And as you can see,
authorize one of our programs with your Google services. Nathan Tech Google Chrome. Authorize one of our
Chrome.
Main landmark authorization.
Now, I've already authorized this program, so it's just taken me straight through to the auth
Find
code.
on this page the code you will require in order to complete setting up one of our.
This is the code. So once you click the allow buttons and whatnot that Google obviously walked you through, this is the page you get redirected to.
With your Google separator space. Heading level 1 no indent your code is. Heading level 2 4/0 copy this code. Heading level 4 4/0 copy
so
to clipboard.
Copy that. Close that.
Antevorta unavailable. Please enter the code.
And we're going to paste that code into this text
OK
box
button.
and hit OK.
Great. Dialog. Your Google Calendar has been authorized. Now press the button again to select what calendars should be synced. OK button pressed. Antevorta edit what calendars are synced.
And as you can hopefully see, the Google, the settings screen has now changed. You can hear as such with the screen reader. And we're now focused on the edit, what calendars are synced. Antevorta allows you to choose which of your Google calendars you
calendars list lordtwitter321 at mail.com unselected 1 of 5
and this is a list
address book classroom 1068 classroom what number holiday at group.v.calendar.
So let's select, and the way I'm doing that is the arrow keys and the enter key, by the way. You select and deselect by activating an item either by pressing enter or clicking on it. So I've selected to sync the UK holidays
done button,
and then we just
edit
click
what
the
calendar
button. Now the next step after you've authorized is to go back to the main screen.
Time edit red
the home screen. That's the Alt+1 key, and then you
date,
want to
status,
tab over to the resync button and click on that. That just that's how it accesses the API essentially. Is by, excuse me for a moment. There we go. I should have shut that earlier. That's how it accesses the API and does the requests to retrieve events and things like that. It will, if you look in the status field
time
here,
until next sync 14 minutes and 1 second. Syncing Google Calendar.
That tells you how long it is until it's going to automatically resync. But obviously the last time it resynced, we didn't have any calendars selected, so it didn't sync anything. So we're just going to
resync rest status edit read only. Time until next sync 13 minutes and 46. Time until next sync 14 minutes and 58 seconds. Syncing Google Calendar.
And as you can hear, it tells you what calendar it is syncing. So in this case, that's the Google Calendar. So let's have a look. There's two ways to access events. There's two screens to access these. One is the calendar screen, which you get to by pressing Alt.
Days list Tuesday 16, 0 events 16 of 28.
And this is divided into three lists for year,
Tuesday
month,
16, 0 events 16
day.
of 28.
And that updates regularly.
Monday 15, 0 events. Sunday 14, 0 events 14.
And I'm
Monday
using arrow keys to make that talk.
Tuesday 16, 0 events 6. Wednesday 17, 0 events 17. Exit.
As you can hear, and that's the exit button. Obviously, there's no kind of UK holiday coming up recently. So we're going to flick over to the event screen, which is Alt +4.
Events list 001. St. David's Day, Wales. Repeats never. 1 of 1.
And this
Date
has,
views list.
again, three lists. One is the views. You can choose to view it by date or by category.
Date view list Monday, March 1st, 2021, 1 of 46.
If you're in date view, this will show you a list of dates. If you're in category view, this will show you a list of categories. So I'm actually going
category view 2. Category view list n.number holiday at group.v.calendar.google.com 1 of 1.
And as you can hear, it's actually grouped all of the events from the calendar, the holiday calendar, into one category.
Events list Monday, March 1st, 2021 at 001. St. David's Day, Wales. Repeats never. 1 of 47.
And as you can hear, the first event coming up is St. David's Day on the 1st of March. And we can...
Event information. Edit read only multi-line. Date Monday, March 1st, 2020. Time. Category. N.number holiday at group.
And as you can hear, I'm just arrowing through. That's the screen reader.
Status. Attending. Alarm type. None. Organizer. Holidays in the United Kingdom. And no attenders. Repeats. Never. St. David's Day, Wales. This calendar is listed on Google. Blank. Blank. Event. Close button. Events list.
So that obviously changes based on things. There's also a right-click menu, which would appear for events that you were not attending. So to confirm an event, things like that. But obviously that's not going to work for these exactly.
New button.
So now I will talk you through the new adding an event and deleting an event, which I believe are the other two requirements for the API demonstration video. So first of all, to add a new event,
pressed. Years list.
I clicked on the new button just then. That was from the event screen again, and hopefully you'll be able to see this popping up on the screen. This is how we select the year, month and day and such. And again, you just tab
months
through.
List February 2nd of 12. Days list 16 16 of 20. Hours list 14 15 of 24. Minutes list 14 15 of 60. 15 6 7 18 9 20 21 20 24 25 of 6. External calendars to add this event to list Google n.number holiday at group.v.calendar.google.com unselected 1 of 1. Next button. External Google n.number holiday at group.v.calendar.google.com selected 1 of 1.
And we can add that to
Google n.number holiday at group.v.calendar.google.com selected 1 of 1.
There you go.
Next, press.
Just click next.
Category list uncategorized. 1 of 2.
This is where we choose a category. So I'm going to put
new
it
2 of 2. Repeat list never 1 of 100 for alarm type list none 1. Remind you 15 minutes before the event. Checkbox not checked.
These are in program
Remind you an hour before. Remind you a day before. Please enter the event's description. Edit blank.
Test event.
External calendars to add this event to list Google n.number holiday.
This appears twice. This is a
previous
relatively
button. Finish button.
Beta
Please
version.
enter your new category now. Text edit blank.
Relatively beta version of the program, so there are still a few bugs here and there that need to be worked out. But obviously I wanted to get it authorized to Google first, then roll it out to the beta testers so that they they trust it and all that. And the program will be signed as well with the code signing certificates to make it a verified publisher. So here we're just going to put test category.
OK pressed. Fantastic. Dialog. Your event has been added. OK button. Antevorta events list Tuesday, February 16th, 2021 at 14:24. Test
And
event
as
dot
you
repeats
hopefully
never
can
1 to
see,
1.
that's
Tuesday,
appeared
February
in
6th.
the list. If we go back to the
Days list
calendar
Wednesday
view,
17th, 0 events 17 of 20. Tuesday 16th, 1 event 16 of 28.
don't mind the dog in the background. As you can hear in the as you can not hear in the background, that's the dog. As you can hopefully see on the screen, it now, or at least the reader will
Monday,
read
Tuesday 16th, 1 event 16 of 28.
Tuesday, and we can click on
Events
that,
list Tuesday,
which will
February
take us
16th,
through to the
2021
event
at
screen
14:24.
and
Test event dot
display
repeats never 1 to
the
1.
event for our Google for our calendars, which would include the Google API. And finally, it's quite simply to delete an event, we just hit the delete key. He says
Tuesday, February events list Tuesday close.
Close that.
Days list.
Go to
Events
the
list
events,
Tuesday, February.
Screen, then hit the delete key. And
Unknown.
it's gone.
New events.
So that's pretty much it. That is the demonstration video. The program to unauthorize yourself from Google there will be a button on the settings screen once authorization once you guys approve for the API and such. I want to add a feature which deletes your credentials, basically, like deletes the information, the access token from the program if you want to unauthorize yourself, and that obviously will also point towards Google's own services to say don't forget to unauthorize it here as well. So I'm just going to flip back to here. Hopefully that's enough information. Hopefully it's all displaying nicely. Again, just to sum up, I realise it's not the prettiest. It might be a little bit difficult to read. I am working on making the display a little bit prettier and things like that. But I hope you understand that actually, it's not a top priority for a program designed specifically for screen reader users who are, at the end of the day, either totally or mostly blind. In any case, as always, questions are welcome through the email correspondence we've been keeping up, and yeah, all the best.